Breaking news, offensive lineman Jawaan Taylor has agreed to a deal with the Kansas City Chiefs, and this is a big one, folks. He has signed with the Chiefs for 4 years and approximately $80 million. Yes, that is right. Jawaan Taylor is getting the bag from the Chiefs as he does depart from the Jaguars. And I got to tell you, folks, real quick, let's talk about the signing. What is going on, y'all? Fox Sports all back at it with another video talking, of course, some NFL here to talk NFL free agency, and make sure you have your post notifications on because I'm covering you guys. I've got you guys covered, I should say, in NFL free agency. And talking about Jawaan Taylor, man, one of the top offensive linemen on the market, he goes to the Chiefs, which is a surprise here. I did not have the Chiefs as a team landing him, and the Chiefs have basically kind of said that they're moving on from Orlando Brown, okay, and they're signing Jawaan Taylor. The funny thing is Orlando Brown played left tackle, Jawaan Taylor played right tackle, but the expectation is that Jawaan Taylor will make the switch from the right side to the left side, and he will essentially replace Orlando Brown. They actually did the same thing with Orlando Brown when they initially signed him. He played the right tackle spot. They moved him over to the left tackle slot. And so he gets 4 years, $80 million, and I got to say, this is a little bit of an overpay. Jawaan Taylor's good. He's not that good. But, hey, that's what you do in free agency. Now, let's look at it from the Bears' perspective here, people. All right, let's put my Bears hat on and take a look here. Yes, this was a lot of money, $20 million a year to pay for a right tackle. But you make the argument Jawaan Taylor was arguably the best one on the market, right? There was talks about Mike McGlinchey, but Jawaan Taylor being, a guy who could be arguably said better than him. I feel like Ryan Poles is trying to be very smart here in terms of, not overspending, but you can't escape overspending in free agency. Free agency literally is overspending. And the one position I would want to overspend is the offensive line, right? Look, Mike McGlinchey went to the Denver Broncos. He got huge money, $87.5 million with $50 million guaranteed. Yeah, you might be saying that's an overpay, and it is. Jawaan Taylor, you could say this is an overpay, it is. But Ryan Poles has to be careful because overpaying in free agency is almost the only way to land quality players. Now, he did land TJ Edwards on a team-friendly deal. And I'm not telling you guys Ryan Poles needs to be making dumb decisions by throwing all this money, I guess. All I'm saying is it's okay to overpay a little bit. It's okay to overpay a little bit, all right? And so the Bears miss out on Jawaan Taylor. I'm not panicking yet, but I am a little worried, right? If this is the panic button, I'm kind of like, hovering my hand around it because it goes by quick. It goes by quick because we got, now just a handful of offensive linemen that I kind of was looking at for the Bears left. I mean, Orlando Brown is still there, right? But he's not a scheme fit for the Bears, if you could make that argument. Caleb McGarry is there, the right tackle for the Atlanta Falcons. Isaac Samuelo, the Bears are in talks with him. Dalton Risner's out there. There's still guys out there, and Ryan Poles can certainly still sign some guys. But it looks like the draft route might be there as well. Ryan Poles very reluctant to overpay for guys, and that is okay, like I said. But in free agency, you kind of have to overpay to get your guy. You have to. You don't have to be dumb about it, but it's not a big thing, or it's not a bad thing to overpay slightly. Because that's what happens in free agency, man. It's a bidding war. It's a bidding war. And the offensive line is the one position where I'm like, look, man, these guys are responsible for my quarterback's health, right? I want the guys to be good. And I want these guys, if we have to overpay a little bit, to be, compensated properly for that, if that's what it takes. So there's still some guys out there, like I mentioned, Brown, McGarry. We'll see what happens here. But yeah, man, McGlinchey's off the market. Jawaan Taylor's off the market. Both got overpaid. But it seems like that's how you are going to get these guys and land these guys. You're going to have to overpay a little bit. Ryan Poles seems reluctant to do so. We'll see what happens. We'll see if that changes. By the way, Ethan Posich, the center for the Cleveland Browns, just re-signed with them. So that's another offensive lineman off the market. So let me know what you guys think, man. Jawaan Taylor's off the market for the Bears. Let's see who they go ahead and switch their attention over to. Leave a comment down below as always. Thanks for watching.